I don't know.
Give me go live. Oh, we're
Um,
live. Are we live? I think we're live.
Wow.
We are
Wow.
live. Oh
Wow.
no. Oh yes.
Hmm?
Wow.
Hmm?
What?
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 Oh, we are live finally. I was just checking. This was my check 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, well, like laptop hai
So,
guys.
well,
It's
I
a little slow. Yeah, we're live. What's up, guys? Welcome, Masters Power Rankings. What were we just talking about?
Chinese teams in if they can make it out
Ah,
of LCQ.
yeah,
The
ED is
one.
making it to champions.
yeah. I think they will make it to champions too. They look
What
really,
are, wait,
really, really good.
I haven't seen the teams locked in for LCQ. Let me check first.
Okay, so till then, I will tell you guys what we're gonna do, the format or whatever of how we're doing the podcast. We're gonna take like 5 minutes or 10 minutes if you need it, and write down our top or like our ranking. So like 12 teams, you rank them. Um, and yeah, then we'll go from back. We'll go like 12 to 1. So how much time do you think we need? 5, 10,
I think 7.
7 minutes? Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Everyone ready?
Yep.
Yeah. But do you guys need a list of the teams?
Yeah,
I
so like
can give you
12
guys
to
that.
1. What we can do is like, so I think the bracket is such a way that the 12th and then 11th team get the same thing. Then 10th and
Hmm.
ninth get the same, 7th and 8th get the same, and then 5th and 6th. So you can give two teams till top 4. Top 4 has to be separate.
We can check the live chat section of the this thing. Is
Hello.
the
Live chat section of what?
for your Discord. I give you guys the list of the team.
Oh, yeah, yeah, you can type it in.
Hmm.
I mean, you just have to type it for
Yeah.
yourself. You don't need to tell me. We're just gonna go from
This is
12 to
not
1.
the order, Baba. This is just the like the 15 that are playing. If you
Oh,
want to know that.
I can tell you. I have the VLR page open. So
Where
it's
did you send
Guild,
it?
Fnatic, FPX, Loud,
No.
Optic, Excite, Paper Egg, Suction. Fuck, man, this is hard. I did not think about how hard this is going to be when I first thought we'd do this. What the fuck? Who would? Okay.
The bracket's not out yet, no?
No,
No.
it'll
But
be out in
the
a couple of days.
no, but the like so Loud isn't in playoffs. Like I just wanted to see
No, no.
which teams are in groups and which teams are in playoffs. That's the only confusion I have.
Loud is in playoffs.
Mm.
Loud is not in playoffs.
No, they're in groups.
No, Loud is in playoffs. Playoffs is the one before. Okay, yeah, yeah, they're in groups. The first
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got
It's
confused.
all
I got
because,
confused because in APAC we call it play in.
yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Playoffs
It's
isn't
all
top
because
eight.
of the.
Wait,
Yeah.
so the
Uh,
teams in playoffs are
Leviathan
Fnatic,
crew.
Excite.
The number one seed from every region, right?
Yeah, Fnatic, Excite.
Not
Not
DRX though.
Not really.
That is,
not North
this
Eruption either, right?
like DRX are not in the playoffs, but Leviathan is in. So it's strange.
because of that beautiful system Latam has in place.
Oh, okay.
Latam
Also,
versus BR. What the hell is that?
clarification, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the tournament rankings. It can also
Hmm.
just be you justifying it as you think the team is actually the 12th rank. Like, so if you think Leviathan is, for example, the worst team, you can say them
Yeah,
as
they are.
12th. Yeah, so even though they're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, they actually are for me.
Hmm. Yeah, they are for me as well. Let me start making my ranking.
I don't know who I put with them though. Oh, wait. Fuck. Yeah. So wait. Can we clarify again which teams are in playoffs? Fnatic, Excite, who else? Zerksha? No,
PRX,
PRX.
PRX.
Yeah,
And who's the fourth? There's
Leviathan,
four, right? Leviathan.
Leviathan.
Yeah, so four in playoffs,
Up,
eight in
yeah,
groups. Yeah.
yeah.
Yikes! This is not going to be easy. चैट स्पीड को बोलो स्ट्रीम करने को चैट स्पीड स्ट्रीम
Hmm.
कीजिए
Chat speed streamer ranked adventures tonight.
हे
Yeah,
ध्रुव हे दर्शन
hopefully.
We'll do it. We'll play ranked tonight.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Why?
So after this, I have a couple of words, like,
Acha, okay.
and
Yeah,
then
you have matches tomorrow, right?
yeah.
Chat speed is going to go prepare to wreck us.
Oh no,
Oh, are you saying you are not preparing for chill code?
I'm
You
not
taking
preparing
the
for anyone.
no, no, no. I think you're trying to say कि chill code इतना गंदा खेलते हैं कि हमको उनके लिए प्रिपेयर भी करने की जरूरत नहीं है।
It's
Wow.
because
ओ भाई
Nice,
मुझे मिल
Malav,
चुका है
nice.
ऑलरेडी।
the purpose for Great Academy is to grow as a team and all individuals. So we are focusing more on that and not just winning and countering teams.
हाँ मतलब सीए तेरे को हम हराने के लिए सोच भी नहीं रहे, इतना इजीली हो जाएगा।
I mean, to be fair. It
हाँ,
is
just
chat
kidding.
speed.
It's fun to mess around.
Who the fuck? Dude, the like first four is easy, the last four is hard.
The first four is easy.
Yeah, for me
Wait,
at
so you're
least.
you're assuming FPX are playing with their fives?
No, no. Oh, sorry. I guess we should talk about that. I'm assuming they're not playing with their five. That they have
Yeah,
one or more than one subs.
I think
More
they have
than
three
one.
subs at
I
least.
Yeah,
think
so
two. I
three
think two.
is the most like possible thing, and then
Trex will make it.
Yeah, Trex made it, which is why I was hoping some hope for like other regions to make it.
But that's the sad part, right?
Wait.
I mean, Angel for sure can't.
See,
He
Oh,
can't.
dude.
those Russians who boot camped in Europe last year or in the like before this thing happened, they have a visa valid until next year, so they can travel in and out. But
Yeah.
those who were never part of a EU team or never traveled to EU, they cannot get a fresh visa.
yeah.
Did OG have a
So
boot camp?
What?
Did OG boot camp? Wait, have Guild
Uh,
boot camped?
yeah, they have.
yeah,
That's why Trex has a visa.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why M3C would have been able to travel to Iceland.
Because they just got a boot camp done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Poor man, Angel, man.
Dude, even the Smash Day tweets, right? I was like, oh, like this place close to my where I'm living currently just got bombed. I'm not sure if I can play. Like, those tweets are also hella scary, like what he was tweeting out.
Yeah. Yeah, no comments, man.
I mean, comments, nahi, but it's just a very scary thing to think
Yeah, I
of
mean,
in
yeah,
general.
it's like I don't know if you guys have seen the Pele documentary and all that. It's very,
I have.
yeah,
Is it
like
the one with that guy, right? Daredevil Kingpin guy. What's his name?
yeah.
Is that one, right?
Yeah. It's like you see all these stories and you can't believe that it's real, like the hardships
Yeah.
and everything that they go through.
Yeah.
Okay, she is arduously writing it down.
I'm trying to figure out who I
You
should.
see his camera.
Fuck. I'm just confused between fourth and fifth. Yeah, I'm just gonna figure that. I'm done. Let me know when you guys are done.
I'm
What's up,
done.
chat?
I'm done.
No
We're
way,
starting.
Fnatic doesn't win it all.
We're starting from reverse, right?
One
Yeah,
sec.
Malav, are you done?
No, 2 minutes.
Okay. PRX, Leviathan, Exit, Fnatic. That's your top four? That's interesting, man. Top three
Who's
team
top four is
Fnatic,
that?
Loud, top tech. Ujjwal Singh's top four.
Damn.
Yeah, like no Loud. Feels bad. And Leviathan, interesting. Imagine if Leviathan just full sends it and ends up winning the whole thing. Like the
Yikes.
crew type of run before.
I mean, they have that anti-vax coach.
Mm.
Wait, Leviathan's coach is anti-vax?
Yeah,
Onur, the
it's
ex-crew
Onu.
coach.
Yes,
Great.
Cyborg.
It's Onu the Great one.
Hmm.
Okay.
Mod to Sonic. Oh, it's. Oh!
I
Lol.
told you
I didn't know he's anti-vax.
when I was telling
What?
you about oh,
That's the
that is why
reason
it's
why
not.
he didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why he didn't get loud also, no?
yeah.
Hmm. He
Wow.
left crew to go to loud
And he's
because
anti-vax.
and he got deported from Brazil or something, no? Because he didn't.
Yeah,
Holy.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
He
Oh,
something
got
like
for
that.
no COVID vaccine, right?
What are we saying is yeah.
I fucking forgot that. I didn't know you were supposed to go to Loud though.
Yeah, you're supposed to sign to a super team. Like it was very obvious.
Take DRX, Loud, Fnatic, PRX. Wow, DRX number two. Alright, Malav ready?
3 seconds.
We're doing good, Cyborg. How are you? How are you guys actually today? Godspeed G, how was the 2 wins today? Debut day, right? Have you guys played a match before this?
No.
No?
Funny, yeah.
So how was it?
It was like decent average.
Oh, Godspeed ever so critical. Send. Top four. Oh, actually, I have a question. So, do you think Sentinels will make it into champions?
Without Sick playing, no.
No,
I see the narrative, player gets like unwell or whatever, not able to play Sinatra style, and then someone comes in and they just goes ham.
But who?
I don't know who. I was just saying narrative.
I think for me, the guard or phase make it MLC.
Yeah, Fate should be the favorites. Phase have improved leaps and bounds, but I don't know, man. I see the narrative, and I feel like if they want
I mean,
franchising, they need to win
I, I,
almost.
I I really wanted them to qualify phase.
Right, right, right.
I mean, I wanted to see Paper X versus phase.
Alright,
Why?
alright. I say alright.
Oh,
Paper X
mm,
versus Phase would be very interesting, dude. It would just be like
oh,
demons, like utter chaos, but so tactically sound at the same time, and
I
like
mean,
probably a lot of beer.
people talk about Jing and Forsaken, but Baby Bay was the OG Smee guy from
Yes, yes,
2021,
yes.
2020.
Baby Bay was the original what?
Smeek,
Smee,
yeah.
Hello,
that
Malav
that game.
remembers my love for
Of course,
baby bay.
everyone remembers baby. Dude, the neon he plays right now, it's like no fucks given. It's even riskier than
Yeah.
a chamber player.
Hey, just full confidence, man.
Like 2 3 days ago, I was seeing from all the regions, like the whole stage,
Hmm.
kills by Neon Alt, and there was like everyone was like 20, 23, 24, things like that, and suddenly Baby Bay was first with like 52 kills. There was like so
Yeah.
much gap between first and second.
Alright, let's go, guys. Who's your 12th team?
Me,
Very obvious.
Yeah, I was just
Leviathan.
Leviathan.
yeah, same.
Very
copy.
obvious.
Alright, this is simple, so we'll just go next.
I think they have
Yeah,
a big over reliance on the op, like especially Taco Tila. Killa, what's his pronunciation like? Because I've heard like two different the last two
wait,
days.
I have change change of mind.
But
Oh,
My 12th team is Crew.
ooh,
okay.
See, yeah. That is why I went with Sieh's choice. Like I'm not telling anyone who's 12th and 11th. I'm just telling you the two bottom teams.
Okay. So your 11th is crew then?
Yeah,
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
12th for
Yeah.
me.
So Leviathan is your 11th then?
Yeah,
Ominous. Alright.
yeah.
South America not starting good.
In the
It's the
mud.
SA curse.
Hello.
yeah.
Maybe it's X Overwatch dude has insane tracking. Yes, man. Wait, for
Remember,
you too,
Malav,
right?
we were talking
Yeah.
about crew last time as well. I told you they will not make it.
Hey,
Like,
is
Hmm.
it crew for you, Malav?
I was confused between crew and Northampton, but I'll probably go with
Dude,
crew.
I said the same thing last time. I made some tier list on Twitter and I put Crew at the bottom for Iceland, and I had Spanish people abusing me, puta madre and all that.
I
Mhm.
had I had people in my DMs from the very first time as well from crew, and then after that I also put them at the bottom, right? And I was getting DMs like I couldn't even understand, like it wasn't even getting translated by Google properly.
Lol. It's just fucking Brazilian fans are known to be toxic, man, even in league.
Yeah,
They just go ham. They're like, you motherfuckers.
yeah. New guys, just PS the way C is doing this rankings, I am not saying Leviathan is 12th and Crew is 11th. For
No,
me,
wait.
those are the
Okay,
bottom two.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're
This
just
is
talking about.
Masters
Yeah,
power
he's not. I
ranking,
mean,
not
yeah,
Yeah.
tournament ranking.
I mean, he's not saying Leviathan is 11th or Crew. He's just saying the Latam region is shit.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
It's probably a harsher way to put it, but
Nah, it's just that they didn't evolve, right? Like, it was like Sentinels almost in a better way, where what they
But
did worked maybe like 6 months
who
back
ooh,
was
or a
it
year back.
between Malav and CA? I told you guys about their ascent, like cruise ascent, the last time around, that they didn't change anything from the earlier like champions to
hmm.
Masters 1. They didn't change any
Hmm.
defaults.
Yeah.
The-
Just no improvement, no growth. It's the same
Yeah.
team, and obviously teams are going to be better next time around. Alright,
It's
fair.
sort of like early our region, we never changed anything because we were like, yeah, we are winning anyways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think my next two will be very. I don't know. Let's see. This will be interesting. If the next two are same two, then this is weird. Which one of you guys would want to go first? Godspeed?
Yeah, my tenth
My
team,
Oh, go for it. 10 team is
mine
who?
is
my
mine is Russia.
Oh my
Oh, okay.
god. No way, we're going way too similar already. I can
Yeah,
feel
say.
it.
Yeah.
It's 10th and 9th is Zerksha Nothamshin, like a mix of, I think, between the two.
oh,
For me.
spicy, spicy.
Mine is
What about
different. So
you?
it's Zerxia, but it's FPX 9th.
I think,
FPX with three subs, right?
Yes,
yeah, I
Yeah.
think,
yes.
I think they'll still make top 8. I think so. I think, I don't know. But it depends on their group and stuff like that also.
Sorry,
Is
but
the-
I put Fnatic way lower down the order last time as well.
Oh,
I
wow.
am, and everyone was like, "Why are you
Wait, so
putting Fnatic
Fnatic?
down?" No, no, last time
Oh,
around because Fnatic
Yeah.
had subs, and this time my bottom like 10th and 9th are North Option and FPX.
oh, wow. Wait, you think Zerxia is better than North Option?
Slightly better, I think so.
Yes.
Wait, so Ominous, yours is Zerxia and North Option too?
Yeah, yeah.
I will flip this actually. Malav?
I mean, with FPX, I'm still very much like double-minded. I still think they can. Okay, so for me, they're rated like 8. Like 8. Like, just like, they make playoffs, they'll get
Yeah.
limited like 2 games. So it's like,
Wait. I'll tell you something. Okay. So, like my understanding. So,
hmm,
11th, 12th, and 11th, right? Crew and
yeah,
Leviathan.
yeah, yeah,
So they are like the worst teams in any order. Okay. So
yeah,
same
without a doubt.
yeah, for me the same way. 10. Because I'm going to reveal my eighth team also now.
Hmm.
10, 9, 8. It can switch. Okay.
Yeah, that's
It's
what.
it's it's Northeption, Xerxia, and Guild for me.
Oh,
Oh my
wow.
god, no way.
Wait, you think
Yeah, which
FPX
changed
will
that.
do better than Guild?
Yeah.
Damn. Alright, I'm a big FPX fan, but damn.
No, I can see what he's saying because
No, yeah.
I would also put Guild way down. It's just that I feel Guild will do well this
If
this
not,
meta.
I can. I mean, I did put Xerxia there, but I am telling you, on their day, I think Xerxia can also beat Guild.
Oh,
Oh,
definitely.
yeah. I mean, on their day, if
yeah.
you talk about, I think Zuxia can be a top 5 team in that sense. But
No, top five.
I would say, yeah, they could beat top 5. At least in my top 5. I will also reveal which team I think they could beat, but I don't know. Wait, I want to go back to the whole North option angle here. So, wait, Malav, what is yours? 10th and 9th?
Hmm, wait. So I know nothing about the FPX subs. They're supposed to be from Who Cars, right? Like the Danish free agent team. At least
Yeah,
2 of them, I think.
they're good, but they're subs.
Yeah, that's what is a problem.
I mean, even last time, Hyber and Enzo were good, but they were
Yeah,
Yeah,
subs.
subs. Yeah,
Oh, you see Enzo now, right? Everybody
Malav?
worships
really.
Enzo.
Yeah, but like that's
I mean,
like
there
synergy
was
with the team,
yeah,
right?
there was yeah, it was more about synergy because if you
Exactly.
go back to my impact ratings, right, from last time I made for each
Yeah,
match,
Yeah.
the two players with the highest impact rating for Fnatic were the two subs, Hyber and Enzo. The
yeah.
players that actually underperformed were the three, core players, the original players.
Yeah, but wasn't that like? But didn't they cite it because our system is built to
Yeah, yeah,
around
yeah,
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 blah blah
yeah,
blah.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. It was not about
Yeah,
the players; it was about the synergy.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I remember Sushant's tweet about Fearoth being the highest impact player on Fracture as well, the
Yeah.
entire map.
I mean, right now, like if you watch the game against FPX,
Hmm.
like against FPX, they played Fracture, or did they play against Guild?
Who, Fnatic?
Yeah.
Someone is
Not
asking,
against
is Sui,
FPX.
Suigetsu playing? So he will most likely not play.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think Shao
it's a
and
shame.
Sugetsu are
Chaos
making it
Sugetsu
Angel
and
there's a chance,
Yeah.
right?
Angel is, yeah, 1% for Angel.
It's a shame Mansugetsu is not playing.
For me, it's
Yeah.
the same. Shao didn't make it.
It's
I
a
really,
shame the entire fucking team isn't there, bro. Like,
uh,
why?
But love FPX so much, but it's just sad to see this
I,
every
I
time.
I just don't understand. Wait, Malav, wait, finish your 10 and 9, and then I will ask.
Mm, I still think Fnatic, yeah, FPX will do something half decent. Not like, I think they'll definitely do better than Zerxia and Atamshin for some reason. But Zerxia also do have still have that like dark horse and ability to pull out rounds with the way they play and their calling style. So put Northampton and then Zerxia. Like Zerxia still being the better team, and then like eighth and ninth for me. Like my eighth team and my ninth team will be able to in position to like swap and like
Yeah, yeah,
still
that's fine.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I just don't understand why FPX doesn't have visa sorted after not making it to a Masters event because they had me didn't have visa sorted. Like I get it, the
it's
last time around it was a surprise, but
yeah. I mean, it's not about getting it sorted. It's because they cannot.
no,
Exactly.
I
They
get
can't.
that, but surely in 3 months you can find a way around, right? If there is no way around,
No.
that's just like depressing. Fuck. Like why?
Now, if you remember the entire Angel saga as well, with the org payment and everything,
Yeah.
That was weird.
yeah, they just can't. Like Angel can't come right now.
Yeah.
Malav is so handsome. Sign my check.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I saw too. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, I mean, I know why politically, but I don't know why. Like, surely Riot has a way to make it happen, or I don't know. The country's governments can help or something like that. Because freaking,
M3C can make it because they have visas from last year
Good.
because they
Yeah.
travel to EU.
yeah.
But Shao and Suigetsu never traveled to EU like in
Yeah.
1 year, last 1 year.
Zipan has no issues. Why would Zipan have any issues?
It's
Yeah,
only
Japan.
Shao, Shigetsu, and Angel, but I think
Yeah.
Angel will make it for the same reason.
I don't think Angel
Just
makes it. Yeah.
really, so 3 subs. Jeez,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, three subs, definitely.
Oh well. Okay, so North option. I think they're going to be better than both FPX, Zaksha, not Guild. Why do you guys not think they're gonna? They beat Zeta. They were looking good beating Zeta. I saw the finals.
See, I'll be very honest.
Yeah.
I also saw the match, and like, I'm literally a simp for V-Mate Fox. Okay, so I worship Bale and everyone,
What?
but Bale,
Their coach.
yeah,
Yeah.
But what?
So where do you pause?
but yeah, but I saw some things which I didn't like in Northampton's playstyle, and I don't think they'll adapt fast enough to however other teams are playing, and
Well,
that'll be like they'll learn from this, and maybe next time they can perform, but
the thing
not
is
this time.
like, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about from the finals at least that they're like unnecessarily confident in certain situations. But I feel like that's how Japan always was. Zeta was like somewhat of an exception because they were more of like a Korean team than a Japanese team. But like if I remember Soldam, run in all the way back in that LCQ,
The
they
Sky Clip?
yeah like the GG LCQ one
Mm.
versus Full Sense, like the one they lost there. So like I think I don't know. I always view Japan as a region of like somewhere in between Korea and SEA. Not
See,
exactly
wait,
Korea, not exactly SEA.
North option can make it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, if they like. I'm putting them on ninth, but
Uh
if they
huh.
finish in the top five, I wouldn't be surprised because Japan is that kind of a reason. But I'll tell you, we run a certain Zeta division comp on a map. Okay,
Okay.
this was like during the playoffs, and I saw that our win rate on CT side on that map was X, and Zeta division was much higher than us. Okay, so I really wanted to see what different they do compared to us. Okay,
Uh huh.
so I watched some of their VODs, like the recent VODs in Japan. Okay, and after watching 2 3 VODs, I was left with more questions than answers.
Yeah,
So
that's
Japan
good,
is
right?
yeah. So Japan is that kind of a region, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised, like I said, if they finish in the top five. That's how Zeta was. But logically, this is I feel where they belong, you know.
Yeah, I feel you. I think on that note, we can go to our eighth teams because that will also help us clarify why we start thinking teams are better. So go for it. Mine is actually the team we're talking about. So I think Northampton will make playoffs, but not do much more. What about you guys? Godspeed? My love?
What?
I can guess for Godspeed, I think. The way it seems to be going. Who's your eighth team? Or eighth and seventh team combined?
Georgia and Exit.
Huh. My love?
FPX
Okay, fair.
followed by. Hmm, this is interesting.
You have Exet, you have DRX, and I guess PRX if you. I don't know. I wouldn't put PRX this
Uh,
low, no. So, Exet, DRX, Guild. Yeah.
I
Who?
really think Exit can make a good run this tournament. I think like ever since the addition of Drew Spark and like who's the current analyst, like who's been working with them, and I think that like obviously like the different roster that they're running,
Yeah.
I think they can make a good run. So they're definitely not seven for me.
So,
So it's either Guild
or
or Paper
DRX.
X
Not
or
DRX?
DRX
Okay.
or DRX. Yeah,
Guild,
like
PaperX, DRX. Alright, guys. Which is the better region? EU, KR, or SEA?
I'll put Guild there because I think Guild honestly struggle a lot with adapting quickly against
Okay.
teams that put out new stuff. I think when I was watching the awards recently, I saw that if teams are doing stuff against them that they don't necessarily get an answer to really quickly, rounds just
Uh,
start snowballing for them instantly. And I think still in a few clutch situations, I've seen them look very messy as a team. So I think that's going to harm them more. And they'll probably end up being number seven for me.
Ominous?
Yikes.
FPX.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, so I think I might get hit for this. Why is DRX? Well, before I explain myself, why Exit Godspeed? Because I agree with Malav. I think Exit is gonna make a good run this time. Godspeed?
Defeat. They will they will endure the same fate as the guard. I said the
Oh,
same thing for guard. I'm saying the same thing here. They will not win a single series.
damn. Okay, that's a heavy call. So you're just saying they will bomb in playoffs as soon as it starts.
Yep.
Okay,
Again,
fair.
it might
I
change
think,
because I we don't know the groups or anything. I said the guard one at least after watching groups, but yeah, I don't think except uh,
bro.
again they need more. They
K.
won against Optic, yeah, granted, but before that they've looked very shaky. They have problems with consistency and performing when it matters.
Yeah, choking is the word you're looking for. I think.
I didn't want, yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
So the.
I was
Okay,
an exit hopium guy. Okay, I
yeah.
have been
Everyone.
hoping for exit to qualify, but they kept on choking. Finally, they qualified, but I think them winning over Optic is going to be a bad thing for them right now. They
Hmm.
go straight into groups. They have no like warm up sort of thing. They'll practice there maybe, but yeah, they'll
For me,
immediately face.
my next team is Exit, by the way.
Ah, okay. So this just adds to the whole idea. Okay, I get the idea. Like inexperience could come into
Yeah.
play because their star players aren't necessarily experienced, but I think unlike the guard, they have an IGL who, like, I don't know. I at least
No.
think will just
So
be
the
able to
reason
pull
why,
them out.
so the reason why I don't think they'll have the same fate as the guard is because they've been playing together for a much longer while as a team, and they have what I think is obviously going to be like experience. Obviously, comes in like playing regionally. So I think this is my question to Godspeed. Obviously, is like since you mentioned like Exet being this low, is,
Hmm.
do you think their win against Optic was just because Zekin just popped the fuck off and just like
Yes.
went insane?
I mean,
No
yeah, I mean,
hesitation, yes.
And also because of Optic players having COVID and how that also you think,
yeah.
yeah,
So
you
again, it's
impacts
very
your game.
conditional, but
Yeah,
I would say that I mean, even if they ended up winning fair and square with everything, like regardless of all these things, even if they ended up winning without all these conditions, right?
yeah.
I'll still put them here. Like,
Yeah. You're saying it's more like the lack of practice time almost. They get match practice, like stage practice time. Uh, by going to playoffs directly is going to hurt them more. So, in that case, would it be a possibility that you could see this team doing better if they were in groups, or would they just be same spot for both of you, Godspeed, Dominus?
I would still have the same answer. It's because I'm just not just ranking them on how they'll perform, but also as
How they
I
are?
see them right
Are you
now.
Yeah.
talking about Exet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, Guild and Exet are the same kinds of fishes in two different ponds.
Same.
I mean, mentality wise, I get what you guys mean. Yeah, chokes a lot, big time. Like at least I view them as innovators. But I don't know. I think Excite is going to have a good run this time because they have the whole again narrative. A fucking an
Confidence
IGL
is
that's been trying to make
definitely
it. Yeah, confidence for a young prodigy.
momentum. Yeah.
So it'll be
I
interesting.
remember me and
Cryo will
Sushant
easy on the
having the
top.
talk about Guild and Exit and how we were
Yeah.
hopiums.
Alright,
Oh man.
let's get to number six because this is starting to get. I think this is where it'll be very different, and then top two will probably be similar.
My sixth is Guild.
Okay, Rex Muller, mine is also Guild.
Wait, let me.
So wait, which team have you not from the ones we have?
Except is six for me. I think.
Yeah. Oh,
I think
okay.
they will do a little better than what Godspeed thinks.
Yeah.
Like maybe not in terms of like winning more, but perform better than how he thinks they're gonna be. Like he says the bomb out of playoffs 2-0, 2-0. I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
It depends on the who they face,
Yeah,
right?
definitely,
That is why I
definitely.
put them seventh. They might come sixth, but
Yeah,
that's the
See,
best.
whatever it is, there'll be
Other
teams
than
like, I mean, Optic that they'll be qualifying from the plains, right? So they for sure they won't face an easy team.
Yeah.
yeah.
but
I mean,
except like they'll probably get a team like for example. Okay, let's go through this. So except Fnatic. Fuck, I forgot again.
Vision. Oh wait, in
DRX. No,
playoff
not DRX. Wait. Yeah,
playoffs.
playoffs teams are Excite,
Fnatic,
Fnatic,
Exet, Paper X,
Leviathan.
Leviathan,
Yeah.
Leviathan.
So they probably get a team like I don't know. If they get Optic, I think they have a really good chance. If they get like something like a Guild or
I think they'll get
Northemption,
DRX.
I think they beat DRX.
Oh, never.
No, dude.
If they beat DRX, yeah, I'll literally give you
Excite?
some.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, if the match happens, then maybe we can make a bet. I think they beat DRX. I'm pretty. I don't know. I feel an Excite run coming. Maybe I'm just Zekin overhyped. I'm probably just Zekin overhyped.
if Exet beat DRX, I'll staple my balls and hammer them against a wall.
Okay, dude. You probably don't want to
That
say
is
that.
Yeah,
that is
it's
a
like the
better.
game is quite
Okay,
chaotic, you know.
okay, that is a better deal than mine.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
Yeah.
give you.
yeah. If
No,
you
but
live
I
stream
don't want
it
to
and
cause
censor
ominous
it,
pain.
if you live stream and censor it, we will tune in just as proof.
Okay.
Why? What?
I mean, DRX are my top three team. So
Oh,
Oh, okay,
definitely.
fair. All right,
This
all
is
right.
the time finally when all my hopiums get converted. I have exit qualifying, I have guild qualifying. I will finally see a DRX run into the finals. I
Yeah.
will finally see.
Wow! I like how you corrected that. They're like, okay, Exit and Guild are never going to be good enough to beat DRX. But does that mean other NA teams are? Like, so, like a C9, would they not beat a good C9, not current C9? A good C9, would they beat DRX then?
This
Is it
DRX, no.
team diff or region diff?
team diff.
Team dev, definitely.
Ah, okay. Fair. Let's go number five. I'm either going to be horribly wrong and maybe Ominous is gonna get some pain. Or sorry, right, and Ominous is gonna get some pain, or I'm going to be wrong and Ominous is gonna not have to staple his pulse. Why would you want to do that anyways?
And
But
see,
That's
that is how you
it's
bet.
so
You
graphical,
put
man. I'm just thinking about
yeah.
the whole
it's because
process.
it's like an anime. You put everything, every
Uh,
ounce of your belief into what
Flip it his
you
shit.
actually prophesize.
RB is a land choker. He might get benched. Are you serious? No.
That's true.
That's Wait,
Who
really?
said?
But
Yeah,
no,
that's
I
true.
mean not the first part, the second part.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, he won't get benched, but I mean,
never.
Yeah.
if he keeps playing like this, maybe I don't know. There are other really good Jets in Korea.
True, man. True.
But also, like the DRX's jet, this thing is so weird, right? Like I've never fully agreed with the thing that ये मैप पे तू जेट खेल दूसरे मैप पे मैं जेट खेलूंगा. I've never really liked
Yeah.
that concept.
To be honest, it's gone now because
I
it's
mean, some
mostly
teams still do
neon.
it on breeze.
It's
Some
all
still
neon.
do.
I barely see them play Jet now.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
RB Neon is good.
Yeah.
yeah. But
See,
like if you're talking about the
someone asked me the same thing about this RB choker thing, and I said that he's not a bad player, but it's just that I don't know, he is just not able to perform in those games. So
The
maybe,
mental, right?
yeah, maybe now that he's playing Neon, maybe it suits him. We'll see.
Yeah. Wait, so my number
Because,
five is
yeah,
pretty simple on top of that. I think the three of you will probably have interesting takes. Because I didn't have excited. It's for me simple. It's to slot in here. But Ominous said top three DRX. So someone is gonna get burned here, Ominous. Who?
I think it's he's burning SEA has to be.
Oh
no,
no. Oh yeah. The
No,
SEA OPM is there. Okay, so then holy shit.
wait a
So is
minute.
it
So
Optic?
loud,
Optic
loud or
loud?
an louder, yeah, louder optic.
it's Optic.
Hmm.
NA cry. NA cry. NA cry. Ominous does not like NA guys.
But
Why?
look at Godspeed's camera. He's just
Okay,
grinning
okay,
ear to ear right now.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the
wait.
screen.
See, the same logic I told, like for 10th, 11th, and 8th, ninth, and 8th. The same thing applies here between Optic and Loud. Okay, they can switch. Okay,
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
So loud is your next then is what you're saying.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. And grinning Godspeed. What about you?
Paper X.
That's why he's grinning because you said SE.
Yeah, someone was going to definitely kill SEA.
Uh,
And I'm going to be on the same boat as well,
oh
I
wow.
think. I don't know.
They don't believe in the region closest to us.
I
No
do.
essay
I do
hopium. So
believe in a region. I do believe in a region, but I think uh right now with the way Loud are playing, which is going to be my next team, I think Loud can beat Paper X.
oh okay.
And
Which is
Flora.
where
Yeah.
which is where I think
So
I
I'll
prefer.
put my PRX. It's number
So
four.
my reason for not putting Paper X up there is because one of the bigger factors that's going to come into LAN when they play this tournament, right, is that a few of the teams that they're going to like in the group, right, like a lot of them are going to prefer playing Fracture, right? And Paper X have looked very shaky on the Fracture from what we've seen regionally. And I think that's going to be a great factor when they come in. Like if they're not able to fix their problems on Fracture as a map, that they might struggle on that.
Wait, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Switch Optic and Loud.
Optic and loud. Okay. Wow. That's even more interesting. Okay, I think PRX is going to do the same as last time because they're just as good as last time. I just don't think with like them starting to finally accept the fact that they need to like create a meta almost in terms of the way they play agents and embrace the newer agents. They won't be able to adapt and they'll be the same team, which is why again top
True.
four as last time. But
Up.
because they're
Sorry,
just as
Paper
good,
X.
so I think they're top four.
Yeah,
Oh, so wait, who's your fourth then, Malav? Loud,
Loud.
Optic. You're not
Yeah,
burning Fnatic.
and the reason why Loud is higher rated for me than Paper X is because I really like the way Loud play. I really like the calling style. I really think they're a great team right now. I really like the way they play in general, which is why they're higher rated than Paper X for me.
I
is
mean, they are
exactly what I'm
higher
answering
rated
to.
than Paper X for me too. So
Yeah, yeah. And I'm saying specifically Fracture because I think Fracture is going to be a highly played map in this tournament.
yeah,
That's just the way I think.
chat speed.
Optic.
Uh, Bleed Unite. Wait, so why do you think PRX is not better, good enough to make the same as they did last time? Last time they were not a top four team, but they made a top four. So I think coming into this, the assumption would be that they're a top four team, but you think they're gonna drop a notch.
I think we cannot judge a team's caliber by their last tournament's performance because I think there were a lot of anomalies. Granted,
Uh,
there may be anomalies this time as well, but I said it last time that I think Zeta's performance anywhere above getting into top eight was an anomaly, and
yeah,
um, I think this time will probably with the caliber of teams that we have, I think this is more balanced. Even though I would have loved a full strength FPX, right? Um,
yeah, that would be insane. My
yeah,
top
because
two would
then
change very
then
instantly.
the rankings and everything would be very different. But yeah,
Yeah.
for me, Paper X good at fifth, maybe fourth, but yeah, not
Alright,
not below fifth for me.
so for top three, we have Fnatic. None of us have picked Fnatic. There is a lone DRX possibility. No, actually, wait, none of you have picked DRX. So all three of you think KR is top three. Okay.
Yeah.
And so there is Loud for me and Godspeed, I guess. And then there is Optic for Malav, which is interesting. Malav believes in the Optic comeback. So which one of you wants to go first with the team that is going to cry about not
Me,
making finals? Go for it.
Paper X.
So you think they're gonna improve? Actually, this is a perfect carry on. Like, why do you think they're gonna improve from last time around?
Okay. I won't tell you specifically about Paper X, but I'll tell you about the top five,
Okay.
which Loud wouldn't have been there if it would be the normal FPX. Okay.
Yeah.
These
Exactly.
these five teams that I'm gonna mention now is FPX, Paper X, DRX, Fnatic, and Optic. These five teams, right? They have something in common. If you've watched like
Vex.
wards or something, these teams play multiple comps on the same map. Have
Yeah.
you noticed that they
Yeah.
have like
Yeah.
they have 2 3 comps for the same map. And none of the other seven teams like below them do that, and I think this is massive edge that these teams have.
It's a double-edged sword, right? Because I am a big fan of it. I've been begging for multiple comps per map for every team, but at the same time, it also means that there is a vulnerability, and you could be surprised on the day.
I think we are moving towards a future where we have multiple comps.
Yeah, I
Yeah, we'll
think.
have comps
Yeah.
depending on where we start defense, attack, and
I
Yeah.
mean, did one Gambit one of the teams who tried that in Champions? Or was it Champions or was it the tournament before Champions when Defo started Sage on Ascent instead of starting Duelist?
But EU has done it a lot forever.
Yeah, so but you the format like allows you to change comps per week, right? Like you can just
Yeah.
change your comps per week. While like you still see it happening in NA, but I think like FPX obviously like they change their comp every fucking week to like just that's just the format. But I don't know.
Yeah, I wanted to see that FPX style, and that's why I'm so fucking sad. Ever since First Strike, dude, like FPX have been so hyped. Angel Supremacy has been a thing, but we've never actually got to see them fucking try it out. It's honestly annoying, but whatever. Fuck politics.
BRB.
Um,
The Chinese FPX just beat EDG. I would rather have them than this 3 sub FPX.
wait, they beat EDG?
Yeah.
Holy jeez.
They beat them in OT 14-12.
Which map?
Breeze.
Damn, dude. Okay, this it's being streamed, so I will definitely check it out later. Godspeed, what's your third? I'll put mine in two at the same time.
loud.
Okay, fair. Malav is AFK, so we'll continue till then. Edward Gaming, yeah. Edward Gaming was looking fucking good. But anyways, why Loud versus Optic Loud? I mean, I prefer Loud too, but why do you think Godspeed Loud is only number three? Or is three even too loud?
No, I think three is very much high. I would not rate them three. Like
But they
Sushant
were a
said, I agree
finals
with
team.
it. I don't care. Like
Fine.
simple things. FPX thing, like if FPX was full strength, I would put them instead of Loud. It's just that the current pool, I see Loud being somehow performing better than PRX and Optic here. It's because I think even though we all compare Loud to the main boys right now, the truth is nobody still considers them an actual contender, to be honest. And I think that will play in their favor for at least this tournament once, like one more time.
Wait, so you're saying people will underestimate Loud? I
They
think
will
they're
still
one of the most
underestimate.
hyped teams coming into the tournament, man. Like they've like cruised through their regional qualifiers. They look just as good. The few errors that they used to have before, the few like random instances, they look a lot more controlled now. I don't know. I find Loud got better, not worse.
Yeah, but it's like they're so hyped that
Okay.
people may take them to be overhyped in
Okay, in
terms
Hmm.
that
of skill.
case, ominous. You said Loud wouldn't even be top five if true FPX was there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So why? What do you think? Like, do you think the Loud miracle run last time was just the miracle run, or
No, I don't. I mean, agree to what Godspeed said because I mean, I'm on the train. Thought that they are one of the most hyped teams, and
yeah,
people will look at them. And see, the reason why they like the teams that you see above them is like FPX, PRX, or like DRX, or even Fnatic. So like
yeah?
Loud have something that the teams below them don't have. That's firepower. But the teams above them, I feel, also have firepower and they have good stats as well.
True.
Yeah.
I think stats are definitely lacking, but
And
basics.
it basically, and the current meta, how the teams play or how the region or the game is evolving, I think that matters a lot. And I don't think Cloud are like not in that, like they are a top five, but they are a top, like just top five.
I fair. Madhav, I'm assuming your third is either DRX or whatchamacallit?
Optic, right?
Optic. Yeah. Korea finals or NA EU finals?
Any fan?
I would love
Uh,
a fucking
I
NA
think we
EU
finally
final.
get to see what we all wanted to see.
A good vision cycles run. I kind of still want to see Optic do well, but I think Optic's still a third in this tournament. Yeah. I want to
Alright.
see them win another tournament.
I think like I get the idea. It's the same. It's like an echo of what Ominous said. Like they're gonna be looked at a lot,
Mm.
and they
But
don't necessarily have the same confidence coming into it as last time.
yeah, I think like definitely like the whole Victor narrative that like if Victor does well, the team does so much better.
Yeah.
And like Victor has his own row of inconsistency, and like even though he's the best space creating neon you'll ever see, he still has his you
Space.
know
I just want to say, in League of Legends, when someone whiffs hard, we say that was a space creating ult. And when you say space creating neon for Victor, it's just like it sounds so dissy, even though I get what
no,
you're
but
saying.
like yeah, he's
Yeah.
probably the yeah.
But
No, it's
hasn't the
just
narrative changed from like him to actually Marv, right?
no, I would say it's still very much Victor. Marv, it's more of a
So
confidence thing for
Marv
me.
made a lot of errors, I think, in
Yeah,
the finals against Xset, but you can write that off as
I say
just a
10.
As an impact player, Marv,
Marv
but
say 10.
for the role that they play, I think Victor.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Marv can turn around maps. I agree in that
Marv
logic.
is never. I mean, for me, Marv is the number one controller player in the world.
Oh,
True.
wait, I didn't think
I
about that.
agree.
Yeah, currently among these teams, yes. Not in general.
Not
No,
Mako.
no. I mean, it's very close, but I think Marv slightly because he plays every controller. He plays Brim, Viper,
Yeah,
Omen,
yeah.
but Mako he doesn't play. What do you call? Oh, Brim or he's good, but Marv just edges him for me.
Yeah, Mako versus Marved, I feel like is more like Mako is like a sensei perfect at one thing, and Marved is just like a fucking prodigious motherfucker who can do everything. And it's
Yeah,
not just in terms of agents, I mean like playstyles too. Mako is so much more controlled. Marved has like carry moments.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, compare Marv to someone like Scary and not.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I think in this time, I think potential wise, I don't know. I think Scary or even like whatchamacallit, Shao or Song in
Scary is
some
is number three for me. The third one. Okay, it's Marv, Marco,
fair.
Scary.
I think they should start from selecting team groups that qualify playoffs. We can do that after, but I think I want to know how we look at teams, which is why, like, for me, this is where I instantly look at. We're gonna go into the top two now, but this is the most like painful slash hard part of the whole thing because we all have FPX like basically making playoffs but struggling in playoffs, which is sad because that is clearly a sub situation. The fact that they could even make playoffs without um, their main
ERB.
players shows how fucking strong they were. But alright, who's number two, guys? I,
DRX.
okay. Are all of our number ones going to be same? Godspeed, do you have a controversial number two? Please do.
No,
Fuck.
I'm very sad about it, but
Yeah, same. Yeah, I will make one statement before I put both, and I'll say, I think Loud wins the whole tournament, but I think Fnatic is the best team in the whole tournament. So, yeah, Loud for the win. Let's fucking go. I believe in the hype, even though it will probably fail, because it always fucking does. Hype always loses, but maybe one time. Godspeed, you? This one is
DRX
obvious.
number two and Fnatic number one.
It's so sad. You really want the DRX a full run, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
The
I
Vision
also you
Strikers
know.
run.
I
Yeah.
mean, DRX is good, but I think Fnatic is just
Yeah,
like they're
right
just
now.
playing very different.
In
Right?
this
In terms of,
final, I think Fnatic always win. I
yeah.
don't know about this final. I think
I don't know,
Fnatic
man.
loud. I don't know if Fnatic win. My winner is Fnatic in second DRX. Okay. Wow, you
See,
guys are ditto.
I told you before the start of the stream, right? There's just only one question mark on Fnatic, and that's how Alfire plays on land. That's the only question mark.
But it's a big question mark, man.
Yeah.
And
If
like,
I mean, I mean, not even better, but if he just plays how he plays online, I think
yeah,
Fnatic still win it. They'll still win it.
I agree. But I think like Fnatic is the kind of team where it's either gonna go fucking perfect or it's all gonna collapse when there's a bad moment. I don't think they're they're not a Korean type of team, that can rebuild, like be focused kind of. They're like they're innovators, they're pioneers.
Yeah.
So they're either gonna be the fucking best or they're just gonna crash and burn. And I think they
I
can't crash and burn, so they're the best team, but I think they'll lose finals.
but I sort of don't agree with this. I think this Fnatic team is very much stable. They will not crash and
Yeah.
burn. That's the difference. That
No,
is
I
why
mean
we are
you
all,
mean gameplay wise though, right?
yeah, like
You know how is Fnatic's gameplay, right? I
Yeah.
said if Paper Rex and DRX had a child, it would be this current Fnatic.
It's basically like I think the best way to play Valorant, at least in the current meta, because it's so like it's so creative almost in the tempo aspect. I think the biggest advantage we got when Jet went away from the meta, even though the fucking operator bullshit is still there with Chamber, the advantage with Jet was that it forced teams to get creative almost. You can't, even though Chamber is broken on the operator, like with the rendezvous, it's still like it's not necessarily as harming to the meta as Jet was, and like in every other role, there is a lot of diversity. So I think that's why Fnatic is at its best because EU has always been the sort of region that can adapt faster and better than everyone else in Valorant. But I don't know. I think they will crash and burn in the finals alone because Alfire, Young.
This EU adapting thing, I used to think, but they have fallen off a bit
Oh,
this
Fnatic.
because
qualifiers was not it, man.
even the previous one, if you like before the tournament started, like Iceland, if you look at the chamber pick rates, they were one of the regions with the lowest chamber pick rates. And look at chamber now. So and NA adapted faster. Optic won
Yeah.
the tournament.
Well,
No, and I remember your stats. NA had like 70 or something percent pick rate
but
Yeah,
the thing is,
for
like, I
Chamber.
would account that more to Fnatic not having their main team, the winner not being there, and well, to be frank, G2 and Liquid are not a good example of what EU was at that tournament, at least. the two best possible teams, like even in this tournament, would have been Fnatic and FPX. We all have Guild like somewhere far away, and Guild was like a G2. I think a worse version of G2. Sorry, Guild is like a better version of G2 almost. So in that case, like, don't you think Fnatic even last time at full strength could have made top three, top two?
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, everyone had them in the top four. This year.
Yeah, yeah, I saw VCT Japan Hades. Yeah, I think so. Region-wise ominous is what I'm trying to say. In that case, doesn't that make you the better region?
Yeah, I mean, strength wise, top to bottom, definitely.
That you mean like it's not as great as it was before?
Yeah, I don't think they're adapting. I think NA adapts more, tries new stuff. That's
Hmm.
what I feel.
Yeah, that's why I like Exide being here now, I
No,
think.
I agree. If you remember the qualifier, like the group
But,
stage this
but
time in
this was not the case last year, though. It's just, this year, like since
yeah,
Yeah.
Feb.
like if you guys saw the matches this time in the group stage, they were so stale. Like in EU, I barely could watch them, and compared those to the matches in NA, every team was trying something different. You remember the
Yeah.
EG comp?
I think as much as Europe adapts, it will never change its playstyle, which is what NA can do, I guess. NA can play. There's been NA teams that play the slow control playstyle. There's NA teams, obviously, like FaZe, that can just full send it. And there's the more balanced teams who usually end up making it. So that's definitely an advantage. But in terms of possibilities, I think EU has always been ahead. But that's where they usually suck in international tournaments. So we'll have to see if Fnatic can be the difference. Or it'd be funny to see a FaZe Fnatic match right now. Literally. There's Baby Base sending it and Alfire trying to shit on them. I think they will shit on them, but it'll still be an interesting matchup. But alright guys, so I am curious. I wanna ask about particular teams.
Oh, yeah,
We
and
have
I'll also tell you that DRX Fnatic game will be the best match ever.
Oh,
if DRX Fnatic happens, it'll be like a strategical masterpiece, right? Just like mind games,
yeah.
IGL's
No,
going ham.
it's whenever if you remember the last time Fnatic played DRX or
Yeah,
DRX played
Yes, the fracture.
yeah, DRX played what do you call Optic. So
yeah.
whenever DRX
Oh,
goes against these kind of teams, like who are expected to win or like really good teams, the matches are always so good.
yeah. DRX was the optic icebox.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know. I think DRX is such a like enigmatic team. I still remember like the tournament before. I think they played 100 Thieves right in a match, and 100 Thieves was still decent, like almost a year back. And that time DRX was so hyped, but then they would just crash and burn. That's why
wait,
I
what?
have them back. They played 100
Yeah,
Thieves, right? Like way
no,
back. Yeah.
no,
Then
no.
DRX 100 Thieves never happened.
Yeah,
wait, I'm
DRX
talking
Ascend,
about
DRX Ascend, Vision Strikers Ascend happened, and
yeah,
Vision
maybe
Strikers
that.
they fucking destroyed Ascend that game.
Yeah.
No, no. So I'm
100.
talking about the run where 100 Thieves fucking they beat a good team. They moved. I think they beat Ascend or some good team, and then they faced DRX. If I'm not mistaken. Wait, I will open.
I think you're confusing Gambit with 100 Thieves.
Maybe
Gambit played Vision Strikers, and it was another like really good game.
it was like two international tournaments back. I think.
Yeah, yeah. Where 100 Thieves reached their highest and then dropped Steel, like just before dropping
Yeah,
Steel,
I
right?
think so. Yeah.
But they never faced DRX.
There's just been
So who
one
did they drop
international.
against?
There's just been one international tournament in which 100 Thieves has participated.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, which one?
No,
So that
and
was right before Champions, right? The
if I
Masters before
remember,
Champions.
they came back on Icebox against Gambit, right? 100 Thieves, pulling off that miraculous comeback. And then they
Berlin,
beat
yeah.
Ascend and maybe Crew or someone. They never faced DRX.
I think they beat Ascend maybe. Then that's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking
they beat
about.
Ascend. They beat Ascend. They beat
Yeah.
Gambit and Ascend.
They
Yeah, I
destroyed
remember
us in
DRX in
that
that
game.
tournament for me, like Masters Berlin. Yeah, someone just Masura just said it's Berlin. I think it's Berlin too. It was the one right before Champions. So I remember for me DRX being like an insane team going into that tournament. But I don't know. it just looked like they were going to play their way, and their way is not good enough to beat the teams that are adapting, and they were just stuck in their way. And even though the matches were insane always, because of the fact that they're so fucking disciplined, and because of the fact that they're so unique, it always ends up showing us a different view of playing with like a top team as compared to what we would expect. But because of that, they always fall behind. And I think this time teams are just like, for me example, like all the teams above DRX, Guild fucking adapts a lot, except adapts a lot. PRX is just fucking PRX. I think they just stomp just W over them.
I mean, I would have agreed to this last year, but I don't think DRX had that kind of a team now. If you watch that Optic game, it was like adaptation after adaptation after adaptation from both the
True.
teams.
And from each individual player, not just
Yeah,
like in
yeah.
a team way, but actually every individual reacting to situations in probably the most ideal manner. And
That was
it
like
was just
it was the best game of the tournament for me.
definitely, oh, I have goosebumps. But yeah, definitely my best game so far. And that's what I was going to say, Sushant. They did not have zest for Berlin.
Yeah.
I think zest brings so much impact just because of the synergy it brings and the
Yeah,
command and
that's true.
authority.
Yeah, the second thing is more like important, I think, for me, Godspeed.
No,
Is like someone for them to trust.
I remember telling you as well, CA,
Yeah,
that DRX's owners or some director came out after people were hounding them for playing Luckier, right? I,
yeah.
as soon as they signed Luckier, and they were like, we will not succumb to this. We prioritize synergy. Till like Luckier will be given few weeks to synergize with the team. Until then, we'll keep this lineup.
Yeah, they
Once Luckier
let
came.
the things run out. They don't force shit necessarily, you know?
I love that because synergy
Yeah.
is very important. Synergy is very important for a team.
So the thing is, I just interviewed Zest today,
Oh
and I
wow.
asked him this. I asked him
Easy flex. Okay.
what the interview is out on Run It Back, by the way. So if you want
Oh
to see
wow.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, I will check
So
this out.
I asked him like what teams does he think will will give him a tough fight, or he will challenge for the title in Copenhagen. And funny enough, he said Guild, Loud, and Fnatic.
That will challenge them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see the guild part of that, like idea of that, because they're just so fucking different. I think Exet is in the same boat for me. That's really cool that he for them they've noticed the guild as a team too, because they definitely deserve some
Let's go.
attention, if not so much
Guild,
attention.
finally.
Yeah, I know, right? Like guild has been. I think personally, Guild got into everyone's eyes after the 2-0 DQ for the Killjoy bug. If anyone remembers that, the Sage Wall Killjoy bug, I think they did
Yeah,
that.
sent. Yeah,
Yeah,
sent.
they got
Sage wall.
DQ'd. But they've always been so different, man. Try to do random shit and make it work.
Especially
Uh,
this guild roster.
yeah,
Oh, so beautiful. It's amazing. Which is why I've,
very unique. Feels good. But all right. So for you guys, let's do one Dark Horse team each. Is Malav here? By the way, did he come back? Malav is not here. So we'll go through the rest of us. Who is the Dark Horse team? Like who upsets your rankings here on a good day?
wait,
Besides Zerxia sometimes.
by Dark Horse you mean a team that will like make a good run, or you mean that can win?
I mean, yeah, like who is for me a Dark Horse is basically a team that can surprise expectations.
For me, it
Uh,
has to be a Northception.
okay, nice. Godspeed.
I mean, I would still go with my perennial dark horse, Zergia.
Yeah,
Forever, forever Zergia, man. I love how Zergia, like this. I think me and Sushant were again talking about Zergia and how we prefer this iteration of
Yeah,
Zergia compared to the previous one.
yeah.
For me, Zergia, my dark
No,
horse.
I agree with the iteration part 100%. I think they are like they bring so much stability to SEA as a whole because it shows that the region has so many different identities. Like for me, SEA feels like a newer version of EMEA maybe in the future if there's ever a player base large enough to make it
I
happen.
mean, yeah, we have our own guild. It's Onic.
Yeah,
Yes.
actually, very true. And the fact that we have so many different like strong teams who are good at what they do, not just good at playing the game in general. I think NA is just good at playing the game in general, and they find different ways to do NA things. And they have, of course, some teams who are very different, but as a region, it's not like necessarily the region of different teams. I see that in EMEA and SEA a lot. Maybe not even so much so in EMEA recently because of the whole double controller slow meta, but SEA for sure. It's very interesting. But my dark horse is Exet, man. I believe in the Zekin hype. I think,
Yeah, and I think SEA is purely because of the amount of sub-regions that we have.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
the player base, right? Because so many different styles coming from so many different player bases. Well, and Malav's dark horse, I would guess it'd probably be one of Guild or Exet. Always, I think he's been a Guild and Exet fan. If you're in the chat, tell us, Malav. But I think that's the end of it. We have a match in 10 minutes, which I will
All
go
right.
grab dinner and go for soon.
Good luck.
But
Good
before,
luck.
Good luck.
thank you. It's
Good
I
luck.
mean,
Good
yeah,
luck.
you played them today, actually. I think the team we're playing.
Paradise.
No, no, wait, maybe Paradise actually. What team are we playing? No, I think it's a team that starts with a D. What was the first team you played? Yeah, it was the first team you guys played. The team you guys beat
Oh,
13-1.
oh.
Diversity. We're
Okay,
playing
okay.
diversity.
Puns. You're facing Puns.
Puns? Thank you,
Akshat
Sonic.
Pandey. Puns.
Who is Akshat? Okay.
He's one of the players. He's a very good personality. I know him from Jashan, like Cruiser's streams and his group. Like he's part of Cruiser's group.
Views
He's
on
a very
posters
fun guy.
calling. Oh, I've been a poster simp for the longest time, man. I think he is very much a dictator, but he's the good kind of dictator. At least because he's really fucking good at his job. I don't know. What about you guys? Do you guys think like dictators are better as IGLs or freedom? Or am I just wrong about the whole booster dictator? I say Amnes. Godspeed. Your opinion, then we will say peace.
Huh?
Do you think like dictators are better IGLs if they're good enough? Or if
Not really.
wait, do you
I
think
would love
Boaster is a
for
dictator?
the coach to be
A
more
dictator.
in
Uh,
control.
do you think
Because
Boaster
what
is a
happens
dictator?
is it's bad from a team perspective. What will happen if next day Booster goes?
I mean, I think that's what I mean by good dictators, though. Like, they force you to do certain things because you learn from them and become better as a player and a team. So,
No, but the problem with dictators is that they want you to do things their way, right? That is the pure definition of a dictator. Even if it's
no,
a
not
good dictator,
necessarily. It can be like, it's more like you give them the freedom to do it their way, but still force them to abide by certain rules and such. Like, for example, you
but
said Coach should be a dictator, right? I think
yeah,
Boaster and Mini are a combo.
maybe.
And it's Mini's ideology a lot that carries through Boaster's, like maybe obvious, okay, not maybe, definitely a tinge of the Boaster style, but more like fundamentally what Mini stands for and does.
I don't know. See, personally, I feel a coach, even if he goes, if the five players learn, because a coach will try to like make you learn and understand things more than
Yeah,
stamp his authority. Just so, even if the coach goes for another team or leaves, you're still in a better place. But if your IGL leaves, even if like he's helping you understand and everything, you will become accustomed to his opinions and his expectations and his commands during the match, right?
yeah.
And then it's very difficult for you to just snap out of it once he leaves and the other guy comes in, whoever the other guy is. So it's very bad from a team and organizational perspective. But
Yeah,
it's
you're saying it's more like an unhealthy environment. That's fair.
not an unhealthy environment. It's like I have to think of the future. Like I have to think as a team, right?
Yeah, for
There's no
individual player
security.
growth.
There's no security
Yeah.
that Booster stays. What if Booster leaves after a
I
month?
mean, it's Fnatic. If there was
No, no,
ever an
I'm not
org that.
saying that way. I'm saying,
Ha ha.
what if Booster leaves after a month? What will they
Yeah.
do then? Because they've become so accustomed. That is why you see IGLs are so hard. Even in the Indian scene, it's the same thing. The IGLs are so hard to replace is because IGLs are mostly dictators in the Indian scene, right? They want
Yeah.
they want teams to do things their way, and that is why when you replace sort of an IGL, you're replacing an entire system, and the four players have become so accustomed to his voice, not just hearing his voice, but understanding and following his voice. That when a new voice comes in, it's very difficult for them to adjust to it, and maybe even adjust to a new system where the IGL is not as dictatorial as possible.
Yeah, it becomes hard to really express yourself almost
Yeah.
as an individual. So I can see that the transition would be extremely difficult. But all
Yeah.
right, I think our veto is in. So thank you for coming, guys.
Oh,
I
yeah.
will be heading out and I will be looking back at this rankings and maybe posting a stat on Twitter to show how each region did. Unfortunately, it is going to be biased against EU because of the whole FPX situation. And I think otherwise EU would have done much better as a region. But it's going to be interesting to see because we've had different highlight regions almost in every tournament so far, where regions we expected to not necessarily be as strong have come out and shown that they're strong. So it was really cool because I think starting next year, all of that ends. We instead start getting extremely long narratives, dynasties, a lot more, I think, based around consistent growth as compared to like a single performance. So it's interesting to see how these last two tournaments are gonna go, the major ones, which is like Masters and Champions for this year. But alrighty, Godspeed. I'll catch you
Bye
if you
bye,
play
guys.
sometime later. But yeah, see
Yes.
you guys. Thank you for coming, chat. Always hearts for you. But yeah, hopefully we can win one more game and finish off well today.